Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. We are at the end of Thursday, which means tomorrow starts off the weekend. Wow, this week flew by. It was a beautiful day here in the Hudson Valley. The sun was shining, nice breeze going. We've got leaves falling all over. When you walk on the ground, you hear all that crunch, fizzle, and pop stuff going on. I have been to Dollar Tree and I found some new things to share with all of you. And this is also the best part of my day because it's my me time with all of you. I've got a nice hot cup of coffee. It's actually my first cup of the day, even though we're going into evening already. I've just been out and about all day, but I just got home a little while ago and I said, all right, everybody leave me alone. I'm going off to my me room, and here I am with all of you, and I'm so grateful for all of you that are here with me. Alrighty, so every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that is where I'm at in the state of New York. Now, every item that I have here is a mixture between $1.25 and $1.50. So we're talking about a buck and a coin and buck and 2 coins. I don't remember which is which, so we're just gonna say nothing's over $1.50. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's get into it. So my grandson from California and the family are leaving next week. So I'm going to have him over probably, well, he was over last night. He'll probably be over again Friday night. But then on Saturday, we are going to go get some pumpkins. And we're going to carve pumpkins. And then we're going to light them up on the front porch. We're going to bake some cookies. And I'll probably get a Halloween movie, maybe I'll do The Great Pumpkin. I'm not sure if he's big enough for that yet, but it is what it is. I'd like to watch it again. So anyways, I picked up these carving tools and these were $1.50. Just so we have them, I have a couple of pumpkins, so we'll all be doing them because Milo's just too small for it, but he really gets into it. Alrighty, so besides that, that's really it for Halloween-y stuff. So I'm going to move over to something I found in the aisle where you get all the, all your bath stuff, your bubbles and stuff like that. These are Peppa Pig. Whoops, I just dropped it. And there's 6 foam pieces in here, and it's for fun in the tub. So they're really cute. You can stick them on the walls because what they do is they almost act like a sponge. Basically, because I've had these for the kids before. But they're fun. You can stick them on the tub, stick them on the wall, and then just make sure you dry them out when you're done. So these are all by Hasbro. This is Peppa Pig. They also had Stitch. And here's basically what all the characters that you get. If you don't want to use it for your bathtub, get some roll pieces of magnet, hot glue gun, stick it on the back and make it a refrigerator magnet. You can do whatever you want with these. They're just too cute. One other one I'm going to share with you, and that one was Super Kittens, and this is on Disney Junior. So these are all Mickey Mouse Disney products because we've got our official Mickey Mouse ears right in the back there. Alrighty, let's go over to... Let's show these. These were in the household section. Apple cinnamon scent, and these are the crystal beads. They smell so good. They have nutmeg in there and cloves. These are 9 ounces, and these are the actual beadies. But then I found this spray, and I thought, well, this was a nice match. Apple cinnamon scent, 8 fluid ounces, and it's a linen spray. So I thought that was a great little combo, especially if maybe you're doing a basket or something for someone or just for your home. That looks very nice together, so I got that. And then I had found, and this is my favorite, the brown vanilla sugar. And this one is not in the beads. They had the beads, but I opted more for the solid because I just thought it looked prettier. It was just a more sleeker design, not design, but it just looked cooler. And then they had it in the spray as well. So there's another nice set that matches together. So great for your home, or great, like I said, if you're going to be gift giving it to someone. All right, I did find a couple more of the hipsters. Again, they're in size large. I found Sugar Babies, and they do have a little circle in the back, and you can touch the material. It is very, very soft. And then I found Mwah, and that's what it looks like right there. So they're saying that the size large On the back says that the waist size is 30 to 32. If you were able to find the extra larges, that's 33 to 35. And I'm getting that info right on the back of that package. Great for stockings. They had these back in stock, and these were just hanging. I bought these last year. They're so fun, and these are by Spa April. These were hanging on a strip where all your shampoos and stuff you find, and these are the headbands for like doing your makeup and stuff, but they got the little fuzzy things, so it looks like you're wearing little panda ears. So cute, lots of stretch. They had them in the white with the pink, and then they had them, and these more look like panda ears. So then they had the white with the black, and they really are nice. They wash really well. Only one of mine had the little dingle come off, and that was just because Mia got a hold of it, and we got into a little bit of a tug of war, but that was when she was smaller, so one of the dingles came off. All right, I found one, and one only. There was no other packages hanging on the shelf. I don't know what designs they had or didn't have, but I found this t-shirt in a bag. I was like, what? So this is by Briscoe Brands out of Brooklyn, New York. Briscoe Brands out of Brooklyn, New York. So evidently this is supposed to be a size large. Let's find out together. I could probably fit in a large, but I'm going to be honest, my tatas are pretty big. Just the way God made me and ripped off my other sisters. So I'm not sure, but it depends on... All right, well, first of all, there's a tag in here. Oh, wow. This originally must have sold somewhere for 5 smacks, because there it is. I don't recognize this tag by anyone. But anyway, so here's the shirt. Oh, it's a nice shirt. You know, oh, I wish I could find some bigger ones. I'm just going to scoot back and show you guys. That is adorable. And this was $1 and a coin. That's a nice shirt there. You know, I'm sure I could get myself in there. But like I said, the tatas are a bit, you know, might make it a bit tight. But how awesome is that? Perfect for gift giving. Perfect for yourself, for donating. Yeah, like I said, this was the only one hanging there. So I have no clue what they had, or I definitely would have grabbed more for other people. All right, let's move out of there and let's go into, I only found one new suite today. And I bought 2 of them, though, because I thought these were really, really cool. It says limited edition pool float gummy rings. It is a 3-ounce package. This would have been perfect for summer. It's good until October 22nd, 2026. There's the date right there. Tropical Punch, Cherry, and Grape. They're these cool little rings, and they have, it looks like they've been rolled in some kind of little, I don't know, bubble ball, whatever you want to call it. I thought they were kind of cool, perfect for like putting on cakes or cupcakes. I thought they were fun, so I got a couple packages since the kids are going to be over on the weekend. So that was really it for sweets and treats. There really wasn't much else kind of going on. I did find, and I'm sorry, I know I'm scooching out of screen here. I found some more ducks in the kids section. Oh, these are adorable. And I also noticed that they are flying out the door. All right, this one is Lotos? I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sure I'm not. But how adorable are these? I'll give you a 360 all the way around. Then I found Angel. And there she is. It's funny because this morning when I left, I was sitting at the stoplight and I had a Jeep to the left of me. And I looked over and it was a pretty macho dude sitting there, and he had all these ducks lined up. I thought it was so funny. And last but not least, we have Sully. And there it is right there. These are so cute. They do have a little squeak to them. Not super loud. It's kind of hard to get it to squeak. But they do squeak a little. Sorry, I couldn't make it squeak for you. All right. Still staying in, let's go over to makeup, all right? I found these new little lip glosses, and I thought, oh my God, these are so cute. I have a set for the little one down the road for her mom to give to her daughter, and I'm keeping a set. The packaging here is just too cute. Now, this is pineapple mango scented. So it's like a little candy, all made out of plastic. Now, right there is a little metal hinge because it actually opens this way, and then you swing it open. And then down in the bottom right there is where you have all the jelly. Aren't those fun? So, and the packaging is adorable. So I found a couple different colors and scents. I also found sweet cherry scented. Again, there is the opening, the hinge, and you just pop it open. And last but not least, and I don't know how many different ones they had because the strip was almost wiped out. This one here is cotton candy. There's how you can see the hinge really good on that one. Super cute for stocking stuffers or whatever you would make it to be, a birthday party, something like that. They had these new makeup brushes, excuse me, by Sassy and Chic. And they're kabuki brushes, kabuka. I love them because I just feel like they work really well. Never seen these at Dollar Tree before, so I'm going to open this one. They had them in the color I'm going to show you now, which is basically clear with a black base. And then they also had it in a clear with a more of a natural color base. So what's cool about these, let's get into it first. It's got this cute little case. Let's see if I can pop it open here. Bear with me. Some of these cases are difficult to get into. There we go. Once you unsnap it, there's the brush. So here's the case, and the brush fits in the case. And then these pieces snap over, which is awesome to keep it, you know, from your powder moving around. Whoa, I almost dropped it. You know, it's so funny. I drop stuff all the time. No kids, knock on wood, thank God, but I don't know what it is. All right, so the shape of this looks like that, and then there is your brush. What I love about these is I think these make really good, like, bronzer brushes. They're soft. They just get the job done well. So, again, they have the two different colors. Let me open up the other one so you can see it. There it is. I'm just going to pop the latches open if I can. They're kind of hard to get into at first. There we go. So here's your different colors. So this one is more like a, it's like a dusty rose, I guess you could call it. And then here's the black one. I didn't see any other colors, so I just grabbed those two. All right, I also found in makeup and beauty, I found this, and this is by Marie Claire. It's a lip plumper in soft pink. I know there's a lot of glare there, and I apologize for that, but there it is right there. I thought that was coolio. We'll check that out. I also found by Marie Claire liquid blush in the color Dusty Pink, and it has the sponge bottom applicator, which actually they work really nice together. All right, I did find two more sets of nail files, and these are by Diamond, so they are, you're going to get a glass mini file and a regular file. Perfect for stockings or anything else. Self-Love Club on top. This one here says Good Vibes, which I thought was really pretty. A great little set for gift giving. You know, wrap it up because it's so thin and small. You've already put a little bow up there hanging on a tree for friends, or put it in a gift basket. I love doing my baskets for my friends, and that's where I gather a lot of these things from. Couple new makeup masks, and these are by Spa Essentials. Is this pronounced Acai? I'm not sure. Don't beat me up too much. It's a glow cream mask with probiotic yogurt. Sounds interesting. And then by Spa Essentials, I found Peach Smoothie. Love these kinds of containers because they are resealable. Everybody's hands are different. You know, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you get a drink, someone pumps out caramel, 1, 2, 3. They may have a light hand. Me, on the other hand, caramel, sure. 1, 2. But that's me. And what I mean by that is you can open this up, use as much as you want or as little as you want, and reseal it, and it's going to stay nice and safe for you. Alrighty. Should I just buy more stuff, talk slower? I'm not sure, but my me time just goes by way too fast. But I do enjoy every single moment that I have with all of you, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Now, I just want to mention quickly that Some of my subscribers are under the weather, having surgeries, and oh my gosh, you all know who you are. I am thinking of all of you, and I wish you all get well wishes ASAP, because you're all being missed very, very much. Until next time, everyone, please be safe. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, would be great. Maybe a like or that H button. Until next time, everyone, a big hug from me to all of you. Come on, 13K. Doesn't somebody want this Sesame Street collection? Bye for now.